After my thousands upon thousands of hours of watching anime and shows and everything, this is one of the things that I've learned. If you're writing something or you're creating a story and your characters are journeying or, just adventuring or something, try not to go over 3 characters. Greetings, dear ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to some more CLEVATESS. Episode 9. Previously, on episode 8, we had Alicia really going all out against the bug boy with all kinds of bugs crawling up her. I'm not going to finish that sentence, but guess I just did. Regardless, with the help of the sword, she managed to defeat the bug boy. Let's just get into it, shall we?
How goes the evacuation?
Well, Princess Twala, 80% have made it to the underground bunkers.
Hurry and get it done. Did we find any survivors from the castle?
No, Your Grace, not as
Princess?
Then you will redouble your efforts at once.
I wonder if this is... I'm really wondering who was the woman in the beginning with the child who talked to CLEVATESS. They said that the child was abducted and then abducted again, apparently. As much as we know about the child, Luna, we don't really know whose child it is, to be honest. So this could be the mother.
Future king lives. Find Hedelius VI. Find my son.
Ah. Okay. Also, his name is Hedelius. Really? But I like the fact that the mother is still alive. Because I assumed that the one who had the baby in the beginning was the mother, but or maybe not the mother, but like maybe some sort of caretaker or something.
I understand how you must feel, Your Grace, but you cannot stay here. It isn't right. The people will look to you not only for leadership, but for comfort. You see, you must flee to somewhere safer.
I won't run. My son is alive, and when he is returned to his rightful place, I will be here waiting.
Forgive my impertinence, my lady, but how can you be so certain?
Because I've already seen the proof. I looked inside the sealed forge. It was shining vibrant crimson. When a sovereign dies, the forge waits dormant for the next in line. So if it's currently active, someone's out there with a rightful claim to the throne. With the king dead, my son is all that remains of the royal bloodline. He can use the forge, thus our highest priority is finding him and making sure he's safe.
So what exactly is stopping her from, isn't she also part of the bloodline, or is she like one who married into the family, or?
I vow that as long as we maintain possession of the forge, Haydn will remain my home, and I refuse to flee until my son is returned. I had a vision, a premonition this would happen. I already knew our heroes would not be able to save us. If only I hadn't let my duties run long on the day of naming.
It's General Drell. He has overpowered Esseline on the banks of the Morel. They fought bravely, but fell before the Bow-Late wizards.
How is this possible? Rhodes' army was defeated?
Yes, ma'am. But that was only the beginning. Just after the battle ended, CLEVATESS, the Southern Lord of Dark Beasts, attacked. He wiped out over half of Drell's army in an instant. But after that, the general manifested an odd sphere which swallowed him up, and he remains trapped.
He captured a Lord of Dark Beasts?
Drell marched on with some 20,000 troops. They're headed this way.
It is unbelievable. The very idea, the first to defeat such a monster in this millennium, was not a hero but a soldier. I cannot accept that. It's unthinkable.
Defeat. Would you really say that you defeated a bear if you simply lured it? Or maybe you didn't lure it, but the bear just happened to step onto a big metal cage and then get trapped in it? And I suppose you put that cage there, and maybe I suppose you led the bear to the trap, but can you really say that you defeated a bear by luring it into a trap? And bear in mind, the trap isn't gonna hold the bear forever. You know, it's gonna take a while to get out, but it's gonna get out. Would you say you really defeated a bear? You know, I would not say I defeated a bear just because I lured it into a trap. If I was living in the middle of nowhere, right, and a bear managed to get into my house, let's say, and I wanted the bear to get the fuck out of my house, would I say that I defeated a bear, quote unquote, defeated a bear by opening the door and then maybe poking it with a stick from the other side, you know, making him go out the door back into the wild? Would I say that I defeated a bear in that case? No. Of course not. It would be a different story, I feel like, if the cage killed the bear. If you lured it into a trap and the trap or cage killed the bear, then I would say you defeated it because it's dead, right? Like, you won the fight by outsmarting it. But if it's not dead and it's gonna get out of your cage, this is more like a delaying tactic rather than defeating it.
He does possess a regalia from his youth. Doesn't he qualify?
I will hear absolutely nothing of it. The man leads an army to attack his neighbors. A hero he is not. Fabio, fetch my armor.
Huh?
Yes, when he arrives, I shall face him in combat myself. I have a duty to the crown to shatter his regalia.
Shatter his regalia? I don't think that's possible.
Oh, it is. Provided, of course, that you should find yourself in possession of the Hammer of the Kings. The selfsame tool that forged it.
Your Highness, you mustn't. That treasure is only to be held by the reigning king.
Until my son takes the throne, I am reigning king.
I hope she doesn't die. Because now that I know that the kid's mother is still alive, I actually want her to be like a big character. She seems like a big character.
Here you are.
Having her die fighting Drell would be kind of stupid, I feel like.
Thank you. I wield now this hammer in the ancient name of Haydn. O rulers of the past, grant me your might. Rally the troops! We meet Drell's army in the city!
Delivery, Miss Hero! Is there anything else?
Yeah, don't call me that. I'm pretty sure I'm significantly younger than you are.
But you're so cool! I mean, you took out all those bugs in one big old swing and all your terrible injuries are gone just like that! Listen, I'll be your errand boy for as long as you're here in town. Just tell me what to do!
If you insist, would you bring Nellaroo over here then?
Very well managed. It's nice to have a servant, isn't it?
Don't make fun. At least I didn't force anyone into servitude like somebody else I know.
Well, regardless, you're still dripping with disgusting bug juice. Go get changed. I don't want that on me.
What? You think I like this smell?
Would anyone care to enlighten me as to what's going on or what you want with me? I'm not interested in sitting around while you two argue. And my knees and legs are beginning to hurt. Are you gonna let me go home or what?
What happened to your magnetism powers?
They came after me unarmed. Do you really think I'd be here if they had any weapons to speak of? You can see how small and weak I am. I'm not going to overpower these muscle-bound brutes. And not that you asked, but they dispatched my guards too. What of it?
Just curious. I do want to ask about Drell, if you'll speak on him. What business might he have with a Lord of Dark Beasts, one other than CLEVATESS?
Huh?
Have you ever seen his dark ichor?
Dark ichor?
Blood. His blood. Dark red blood that spills from his body and moves about on its own.
Ew, no, I've never heard of anything like that in my life, but it sounds disgusting.
Only a Lord of Dark Beasts can create dark ichor. Otherwise, I might not have returned so soon. Drell by himself is no threat, of course. But if he has another lord by his side, then that changes things.
Are you like
We need to
testing me?
unravel this mystery at once.
Well,
I like how she's like, just like completely clueless as to what the fuck is going on.
Whosoever has decided to bear their fangs at me will have hell to pay.
That
That sounds great, but can you pull it off when you've left your body behind and you're just stuck here in your smaller form?
I didn't leave my body behind. Most of me is right here. I only left enough trapped in the shadows to let them think they've bested me. This way I have the freedom to move about without worrying that I'm being tracked.
Hey!
And then when the time comes, see, it will be easier to corner my foe. Now, if I expect to draw them out of hiding, it will take more than just removing Drell from the equation.
I'm trying to tell you something! I don't have a clue when it comes to whatever you're talking about. All that I can tell you is that the General means to take control of the Hyden Royal Forge. So if you're done with me, can I go? Actually, if I can just wiggle around a little bit, then I can slide these off and get all my powers back. I can't actually use my magic if I'm in direct contact with the iron, but lucky for me, I've got skinny little arms and a giant brain. Perfect for a quick getaway. Ah, the prince and that strong girl. In a cart with iron wheels, no less. It's almost like they forgot about me.
It's almost like you think that they are not tracking you and you're leading them straight to your boss.
Excuse me.
Hey, you!
Apologies, but you're in the way. Oh, goodness! What do I do? If I return empty-handed, I won't hear the end of it. So I'm going to bring you two with me to Hyderot, okay? If you fall off, you'll probably die. I intend to be in the capital before sunset.
Good. Then let's get moving. I don't have all day.
Hey, how did you...
You thought the iron wheels were an accident? We always intended to get a lift from you. You just saved us the trouble of talking you into it. I'm sure you're aware, but this weapon isn't made of iron.
Fine. Have it your way, then.
Whoa,
I like her.
it looks like
I like her. She seems like a fine addition to the crew. Now, do I actually think they should add her to the group? No. I've talked about this before, but I think when it comes to journey-type shows or any kind of like, fantasy shows where characters are going somewhere and adventuring, I don't think you should go over 3 characters. And this doesn't just apply to fantasy either. I think once you go past 3, you go into the 4s and the 5s, it becomes too much. Too many characters, too little screen time for each of them. It is possible to do a show with 4 or 5 characters that do it well. There's shows like, what was the name of that show? A Place Further Than the Universe. Very good show, very well done. Has 4 main characters, protagonists, right? But most of the time, it's more of a detriment, I feel like. The less characters you have, the more you can focus on those characters that you have. The more you can flesh them out. And after my thousands upon thousands of hours of watching anime and shows and everything, this is one of the things that I've learned and just seen in general. If you're writing something or you're creating a story and your characters are journeying or, just adventuring or something, try not to go over 3 characters. And also, oftentimes, a character like a baby or an animal companion is also a character. In this case, they already have 4 characters. In this case, I would say, I guess the baby is more like an animal companion. So they already have 3 characters plus an animal companion. In other words, every character that you add to the group, it muddles the waters, You gotta be really careful with who you add to the group and why, and if it's necessary at all.
always be welcome here! I don't quite know what I'm looking at, but you do your best to take care of that kid.
Keep him alive at all costs, you hear?
Well, it seems you finally got to do something heroic again. You happy?
Will you shut up? I actually did save the town, which, yes, is heroic. Because I am a hero!
You may be, only with my help, though.
I was very impressed myself, watching you. It was like seeing a hero from the legends come to life and save the whole village. And then, I was so surprised to find out our little Luna is a prince. Kinda makes me wonder, is it okay for me to be taking care of someone like him?
Why couldn't you take care of a prince?
I'm as far from royalty as it gets, born as a slave to the ravens. What will the mother of a prince say when she meets someone like me? I'm the lowest of the low.
Is your social position not decided by your strength? Thanks to me, you're several times stronger than an ordinary humanoid.
Hero, I can understand, but there's no explanation for you two. Why is there a messed up band of eccentric misfits attempting to protect the Heidenen prince?
There's nothing messed up about all of this, you idiot. No, this turn of events was inevitable.
Huh?
Forget I said anything.
What the hell is wrong with you people? There's the mountain! We're
Inevitable.
almost there! Hyderoth! It's just on the other side!
They can't know my true identity. And they can't know about the Dark Ichor. So I won't be helping.
Oh yeah, I know. I'll figure out who this guy is without your help. Here we go! Down there! The fight's already begun! Come on, where's Drell? There! He's over there!
I wonder if Alicia is gonna have a, superhero landing to save the princess. Come on, that's what I would do. It's such a classic.
Drell the Dragon Slayer. He's on the wall! Steer to the right, Iron Wielder! I don't want to! You're crazy! I don't care what you want! Hey!
Soldiers of the magical swords! Your weapons are nearly as powerful as a regalia! We come to defeat one man, General Drell!
All right, Squad 1, prepare to charge! Squad 1, ready, sir! Stand fast! Attack from both sides!
How tiresome.
Wait until after he swings!
Fire!
He used magic!
Shield bearers, forward! Your Highness!
Princess Twala Mork, your bravery is inspirational. But you'll never become the ruler of this great nation.
I'm aware of my station in this life. I can't rule, not without royal blood flowing through me.
That's correct. Only one can ascend, and they must possess the strongest royal blood. If the king's heir dies before taking the throne, the title passes to the next closest kin. I've come to shatter that reality as we know it, to relieve the world of its traditions of false fate.
You're not Drell. Who are you?
You're not the king, so there's no need for you to know.
Interesting.
A strike from the hammer of the king should damage even his dark dragon regalia. If I hold it in my left hand, it should barely reach. He doesn't seem worried about my hammer. Without his regalia, we have a chance to win. This is it. If I can create an opening, just for a moment.
I came to say hello, Dragon Slayer!
Not my fault, not my fault, not my fault, not my fault!
It can't be.
The daughter of the Swordmaster.
There's the sword. I'm close enough. It's now or never!
And they just, okay. I guess we just immediately
To what do I owe
crash
the
into them.
pleasure? You're a long way from home. This is a battlefield. There's no room for weak, cowardly heroes.
The hero Alicia. She was sent on the mission to defeat CLEVATESS. What is she doing here? No. More importantly, did the hammer of the king's hit, or did it miss?
Yeah, it probably hit.
Will she be okay? Miss Alicia's by herself up there.
Whether she's okay or not is of no importance. While she's distracting the general, we search the castle ruins and find that forge. It seems there's only one way to open the forge door, and it must be done by royalty.
Yeah, but like, what does getting access to the forge, like, have to do with finding out who the other Beast Lord is?
Let's go. I already know where it is.
Keep an eye on your flanks! We don't know where the enemy will come from! Defend the area! Stay on high alert! Sir, yes, sir!
This forge is what keeps us alive. Defend the door. No one leaves this spot.
But sir, there's the crypt.
Silence! Our fallen king. He and those before would understand.
It's beyond this wall, I'm sure. We have no time to waste. Nilaru.
Oh, yes, Master?
Just push really hard. Don't even think about it.
If you say so, I'll put my faith in your words, Master. Don't think about it, just push hard.
All right. Is this everyone?
Sir Fabio, look out! Catapult attack!
Catapult attack, huh? Oh.
Yes. Has General Drell already made it this far? What? I'm sinking! No! Sir Fabio!
And they're gone. And they're gone. Okay.
This place seems a little...
Abandoned. That's the entrance to the King's Forge. I was deceived into taking him by a youngling who was half dead. But the girl was right. A child cannot choose how it's born. That goes for both humans and beasts. Most of one's fate is decided by the environment one is born into. We cannot choose our beginning. But can we choose what comes after? Or is our destiny already woven in the threads of fate?
Ah, the classic question.
Your fate may lie behind this door.
It's over. Oh my god. How are these episodes so short? Alright, well, fate, huh? The age-old question of whether or not everything is predetermined or not. Do I believe in fate? Yes, actually, I do. But fate is an interesting thing because it's not something anyone can know. Or at least, as far as we know. Fate, the illusion of choice, the illusion of freedom. We think that we have freedom, but in reality we're a slave to freedom. Look at me, fucking Eren Yeager in this bitch. What I'm hoping is going to happen, is that Alicia and the princess are going to work together to fight Drell off. And I'm hoping that the princess is definitely going to become a bigger character, because, like, I'm always interested in... I mean, I suppose it's my preference speaking, but I'm always interested in adult female characters. I don't know what it is, but, you know, it is what it is. And her armor is kind of cool, so... And then finally, I wonder if this girl will be joining our group. I mean, she seems interesting enough to where I can see her joining the group. If she doesn't, I feel like what else could they possibly do with this character? But I guess we'll see. That was episode 9 of CLEVATESS, and we shall be back with episode 10 next time. Until then, I shall bid you adieu.